This is lecture 4 on the topic body fluids and circulation. Sometimes have you seen that when you cut your finger with the knife, bleeding starts? But after some time, what happens? An adhesion occurs on the place of cut and the bleeding flow stops. What is this adhesion and how this process of stopping the flow of the blood is happening? Let's understand this concept with the help of this topic, coagulation of blood. Body fluids and circulation. Coagulation of blood. When you cut your finger, what happens? Capillaries are perforated and blood begins to seep out. This blood coagulation has to occur in order to stop blood coming out to prevent more serious injury. Okay, otherwise if this blood flow is not stopped, then you may die due to excessive bleeding. Being able to form blood clots is vital, is essential, is a necessity for survival. When a blood carrying vessel is perforated or torn, then what will happen? Collagen fibers and other tissues will be exposed and the blood vessel will start to constrict, and this constriction of blood vessel will cause decreasing blood flow to the part which is injured. When these tissues are exposed, then what is happening? Enzyme thrombin is released. This thrombin activates the clotting factors in platelets and will cause them to become sticky. Now, how this complete process is taking place, we will understand with the help of a video. So just keep your eyes on this video. Usually, every time you have a cut or bruise, your blood clots. Okay, so blood clotting involves platelets or cell fragments, clotting factors which are special proteins, fibrin which is a protein mesh made up of special kind of clotting factors, and finally other cells like RBC or WBC. Now, platelets and clotting factors are always available floating around in blood because they are very important. Okay, so let's talk about the 4 steps involved in forming blood clot. So platelets will be there. Okay, when you rupture your capillary, platelets will become active and they become sticky. They start sticking to each other and to the sides of the whole blood vessel. For small hole, though these platelets stick together enough to form a temporary plug, but it is not that strong enough to stop the blood flow for long. So what will happen? Other materials are enforced. These are clotting factors. They become active and add to the platelet plug. Look into the video and start to form a web of fibrous tissues. This is called fibrin. This web acts like glue and holds the platelets and clotting factors together. This creates a blood clot. Other cells like RBC and WBC can also get clotted in this web and help reinforce this clot. It then quickly becomes stronger and starts to pull the edges of the hole in the blood vessel together. After the clot is formed, it stays in the hole until the tissue is repaired. When the clot is no longer needed, your body dissolves it. Okay students, so we have understood the concept of coagulation of blood, also known as hemostasis. We have learned that how blood vessels are constricted and how platelets are aggregated. So we have understood a complete process of activation, adhesion and aggregation of platelets, and also how various cofactors have helped out in this complete process. Now, we will be understanding human circulatory system. Heart being the most important part of human circulation, we will be discussing about this organ heart. So let's move on to the next video.